Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious people. It is meant to increase your ability to manifest. In other words, to, in essence, create your own world, or literally create your own matrix. We all live, you hear that term all the time. Well, we're in a matrix. We're in a matrix all the time. What you have at home is your own private matrix. What you have at work is another matrix. What you have anywhere else, we make another matrix. Okay? This is a chance for you, through manifesting, to redesign, reorganize, maybe just refurbish your personal matrix. It is the most powerful tool that any human being has. It is the one advantage we have over robots. Robots are physically pretty much as flexible and movable as any human being. They're more durable, they work faster because they're computer driven, they are focused much more tightly on a given situation, whereas the human mind can scatter all over, which is a plus and a minus. If it's too scattered, you can't do a damn thing, can't even wipe your ass. However, if it's overly scattered, now you become myopic. So it's that balance. But if you got the balance, robots can't touch us. But at individual things focused on this, they can outperform us. What they can't perform us on is our mental ability. We haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, I know we hear all this talk about artificial intelligence and all this. It's bullshit. It's more of the same bullshit that they've been passing our way, not just since 2020, but for decades, maybe even longer than that. It's a psyops. It's to make them think they're better than you. It's to make you think you're not their equal. It's to make you give up power. It's meant to make you surrender. Oh, they're so damn good. How can I? All of the stuff that's been making news lately, and I would put in the LA fires or the California fires into that same category. I lived in LA for 10, 11 years. Gets very dry. Conditions were such that they were really kind of a match, just waiting to strike the cover. But it's like the fires that we've seen in previous years recently, they just sprout up out of anywhere. It wouldn't surprise me if part of this deep state thing is, again, the fires now are something else to throw at you, something else to throw at you, something else to throw at you. Just so it gets plain overwhelming. We've had the fog, we've had the UFOs, we got wars, we got immigrants, we got you name it. And I believe they're going to throw more because they understand that with this last election, their position is at serious risk. I want to remind people that we're talking about billionaires taking on billionaires. So you and I are kind of left out of the equation. We'll see. I'm giving this new administration until July 4th, 2026. July 4, 2026. That's 250 years for the United States of America. That's their 250th birthday, July 4th, 2026. So it's about a year and a half. I'm giving them that long to make it tremendously better for the middle class and the poor. To give us some control, to give us some optimism, some enthusiasm for being Americans. That's it. If by July 4th, 2026, we're not there, well, maybe it's time to reach into the bag of tricks and pull out the spirit of 1776. Maybe it's time to pull that card again. We'll see. What will help us in the interim is your ability to manifest, my ability to manifest. People listening to this, your abilities to manifest are powerful because it gives you the edge over the IA. I think the IA is just a manipulation again. I think they got tons of data. You got algorithms, they're matching them up so that they make you think that the computers think like you do, and they don't. They don't. They have some interesting abilities but they're not nearly as sophisticated as the human mind. And the big reason is we can manifest. We can make pictures in our head and help create our future. They can't do that. So, this is a tarot reading for people who understand this. And it's not going to relate to everybody. In fact, I've done tarot for 20 years, well, a little over. I've done numerology, astrology for more than 50 years. Astrology, numerology deal with cycles, so you can make predictions, and pretty damn good ones too, for that matter. Not the same with tarot. Tarot is the science of potential. If this reading resonates, if the frequency resonates with you, my strong advice is get off your ass and go. Universe is talking to you. Again, science of potential. You can go, I don't want to do it. Okay, fine. Shut up and sit down. Most of the people viewing this, or any reading, doesn't make any difference. This is numerology, astrology, tarot. Doesn't make it. Most of the people, 9 out of 10, it never resonates with. But I do a brand new read every day, 365. So it could be tomorrow, could be next week, next month. You keep tuning in, checking out, picking up whatever additional information that you can to help inspire yourself. But eventually, you and the frequency at the time of the reading are going to match up. When they do, go like hell. Our future depends on it. We all have our part to play. So, with that in mind, let's get to the reading. Middle card is the Oracle card. It sets the mood for the reading. This one is poised. I don't know that I look at this creature as being poised, more celebratory, but okay, they say poised, which means ready for action. At the starting gate. Just waiting for that flag to drop and go. Number in the left side is 48, 4 is stability, 8 is manifestation, 4 and 8 together equals 3, 12 actually, and then that 12, 1 and 2 equal 3. So the 3 in these tarot readings is not a third party. It is aligning the frequency, the energy of your mind, your body, and your spirit, aligning those 3 together. Functioning like a well-tuned, gasoline-powered engine. Everything is humming. Everything is moving in proper relation to one another. You got that real nice, tight energy. And so that's really what you're looking at doing. You are at the starting gate of a new adventure. To get yourself fully prepared, you have to align the energy of your mind, your body, your spirit. Being able to manifest is a big step in that direction. But to do that, to align those things, you got to focus. And this takes us to the meme for today, which came from Aurelius Maximus from Rome. When Rome was falling, the Romans constantly had circuses to distract themselves. Remember that when you see everything else going on. Point made. Our big addiction to sports, getting all pumped up for teams. Just a distraction. I'm not going to condemn it. We all need a little side escape kind of stuff. But we have bought in, and what's really made it even worse, I think, is that we've allowed betting. Believe me, if they allowed betting when they haven't for years and years and years and years, when they allow betting, that means the mafia, the criminals are in charge. They're making a ton of money. They're taking more money from you. So not only are they addicting you, but they're making you poorer. They win. So when Rome was falling, they constantly had circuses to distract people. That's exactly what is going on now. You want to manifest? Get that shit out of your head. Get it out of your spirit. Here we go with the first card all the way on the left, Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are our value system. It is not necessarily dollars and cents. In fact, I would say that it would be more important that it's not material things. That your value system should be love, friendship, happiness, peace. Wow, imagine your life peaceful. I know. Here's a better one for you. How about your time? How valuable is your time? Now, if you're 20 years old, you don't really give a damn about it because I'm going to live forever. No, you're not. The day you took your first breath, you were destined to take your last. It's what you do in between. And frankly, taking a look at the actuaries, the people who keep track of the facts and figures of life and death, for the insurance companies largely, but also for banks, actuaries say we're dying sooner than ever. We're not living as long. In fact, the United States has lost, I think, 3 or 4 years off their longevity in the last 4 or 5 years. We're not living as long. We're not living as healthfully. So how important is your time? And as you get older, you will find out that time seems to go faster and faster and faster and faster. I know plenty of people who they hit 50, 60, go, where the hell did the time go? A lot of people go, I gave up my life to work. I didn't spend any time with my kids, my family. God, do I miss that. You never get it back. So that should be your value system, and that's what the Queen of Pentacles is all about. The Queen of Pentacles is very down to earth, very organized. She's trustworthy because she knows what's valuable to her. She's not guessing, figuring it out. And if you have that kind of a mentality or spirituality, you'll be able to manifest. Next card over, 5 of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas, beliefs. 5 of Swords talks about conflict, bickering, squabbles, pettiness, nothing that means a damn thing. It's just noise. And take a look in the world or around the world, especially in the last 4 or 5 years. It's been nothing but noise. The shit we're arguing about is ridiculous. But it distracts us. If the sports don't get you, ooh, and the gambling doesn't get you, ooh. The bullshit we talk about all the time, the name calling, the lack of good, clear thought, stuff that would normally make sense to an intelligent human being all of a sudden gets missed. And we start arguing about it. Again, distraction. Following card is in reverse. It is actually the 10 of Cups. Cups are emotional connections, not necessarily another person, but whatever we're emotionally connected to. And the 10 of Cups talks about happiness, blessings, contentment, family, that ultimate connection, emotional connection. And so there's some thought, some idea, some memory, some person from your past. You can't bring them back. Even if you could, it's not going to be the same because it's, remember, we said time moves on, man. It wouldn't be the same. Okay. Keep the idea. Keep that feeling in your heart. Use that as a guiding principle. And the final card is the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is the younger version of the Queen of Pentacles. They're related. The Queen of Pentacles started off as the 9 of Pentacles as she was learning about her value system, what was important, why it was important, learning about stability, security, self-reliance. And then eventually, the 9 of Pentacles becomes the Queen of Pentacles. So that's what you're in the process of doing right now, not getting distracted, not buying the bullshit, thinking and feeling for yourself. And that takes time. That takes a little effort, takes a little focus. You're at the starting gate of this tremendous transformation, potentially. Remember, tarot, potential. But if this resonates with you, this is what you should be doing to help manifest. Get a good, solid value system. Know why you believe what you believe. Quit fighting with others and yourself, most especially. And then connect to those things that you have an emotional connection to, but do it in a healthful, empowering way. You're at the starting gate. Get ready. That's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another manifested tarot reading between now and the next time you and I do this together. Hopefully soon. Peace and blessings.